Hey, what's going on everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I am here to remind you to redeem a handful of codes because these are actually leaving the game in just a couple days. Once these items are gone, they are gone forever. You will never be able to get them again. So it's always important you stay up to date with all the code redemptions. And it's another reason I always suggest you guys subscribe to my channel. I do daily videos and I will always remind you guys when codes are entering the valley and when they are leaving, because you don't want to miss out on some exclusive items if you could have just watched the video and stayed on top of it. So subscribe if you haven't already. And speaking of that, I want to thank you guys so much for helping me hit 50,000 subscribers. I woke up today hoping that we would be close and you guys completely blew it away. We are already way past 50,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. And part of our 50K celebration has started early. So I actually set up a giveaway. I'm going to purchase a Storybook Vale for 6 community members. If you want to see if you can participate in that, it is free to enter. It's my giveaway. YouTube, Disney, DLV, none of them are part of it. It's just something I wanted to do to give back as a show of thanks. So yeah, check the link in the comment section below if you haven't entered. Like I said, it is free to enter. It'll take just a few seconds to do it. And yeah, I just really appreciate you guys so much. We have been on a journey with this game over the past year, and you guys have helped me out so much. So thank you, and thank you. Now, let's jump straight into these codes. I'm actually on my second account right now, so I can redeem them. And remember, even if you think you redeemed those, check your alternate accounts. If you have 2 accounts or 3 accounts, make sure you redeem these. And then we're going to move on and talk about cross-save and the release time for Storybook Vale. So let's go ahead and knock these codes out. So just yesterday, a DLV tweeted out, they said, if you've been meaning to redeem the codes from our recent showcase stream, consider this your reminder. They can be redeemed in-game for a variety of wearable goodies until November 20th at 12 a.m. Eastern time. Now there's also another code besides these 3 that I'm about to show you, and we'll take a look at that one in just a minute. So go down to help. We're going to type in all caps in one word. We're going to do a DDVJ Jacket 2024. So there's 2 J's here, one word, no spaces. Make sure there's no spaces up front. We're going to hit claim on that one. Okay, it's claimed. The next one is DDV Socks with an S and then 2024. So DDV Socks 2024. And we have another code here. This one's the DDV and then Bow and then HB and then 2024. I'll also leave these codes in the comment section as well. So a DDV, a Bow, HB 2024. And let's go ahead and claim those. We have one more code, but let's go ahead and get these real quick so I can show you what they look like. Here we go. Thanks for celebrating with us. So this is from the showcase stream. So you can claim this bow here. It's pretty much just a Dreamlight style. We also have 2 different socks. We have these like ankle ones and then the thigh high ones. And then we have this little like vest / like jacket thing. Go ahead and claim those. And if you haven't already, go to the one in your mailbox that says save the date. This should have automatically showed up in your mailbox. Scroll down, claim the shoes. And then the other one, scroll down and claim the shirt. But then I remembered there was some other codes, so I double checked. And yes, this one from Halloween is actually leaving. This is from the Loungefly bag. And it says that it is also leaving on the 20th. And here it is. We got our backpack. So this is obviously a code you don't want to miss out on, because it would be a shame if you just did not have this bag, but yet everybody else did. And this bag is the one that actually glows in the dark when you wear it, which is really nice. So that's it for the codes. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other topics. So I've seen this question asked a few times, and I wanted to bring this up. So this was from a news article we had around the Princess Tiana update, whenever they were telling us about what the future of like this year was going to be, the next like few months. So they gave us this little thing right here. They said, giving you more ways to play together or keep you cozy solo experience. They said some Dreamlight Valley players love adventuring to other villages, working together with friends to complete goals, and sharing their creativity with others. Others come to the valley for a cozy solo experience. No matter which way you prefer to play, we want to make you feel welcome and rewarded as part of the community. Coming in the next update, cross-platform multiplayer will arrive for PlayStation consoles. So that came during like the Jungle Getaway update. So what they're saying there is that PlayStation players were allowed to like actually come with, into the valley and play with other players. So actually the Tiana update. So they said that this means PlayStation users will be able to play with friends on other platforms, visiting villages, share Touch of Magic designs, and engage in Dream Snap challenges. Watch out for cross-save on PlayStation consoles will be added later this year. So this right here is very important because cross-save and cross-play are different. Cross-play allowed PlayStation players to enter in Dream Snaps with everybody else. So we're all together. We already have that. But they did mention that cross-save is supposed to be coming to consoles, the PlayStation consoles later this year. Now, I haven't seen anything talked about that. Like, they didn't talk about this during the showcase or anything like that, unless I'm mistaken. But I watched the showcase a few times, and they didn't mention about it in the free update either. But they did say it's being added later this year. So you should be able to take your save from PlayStation and move it over to a different platform. So I guess if you have your PlayStation save, you should be able to say you want to put it on the Switch or on Xbox or PC or whatever. And that feature is supposed to be coming this year. So I just wanted to remind everybody that I guess we just have this update, like the expansion or the So Delightful on December 4th. And then you should have access to this unless they change it. But again, I haven't heard them say anything about that at all. And then they also said in 2025, we'll be adding even more ways to play together. But don't worry if you prefer playing solo, these new features will still support you and be just as rewarding. So just something I wanted to add in here. Now, a couple more questions that have been asked are actually answered all over on Gameloft's support website. One was, will I be able to experience the new lands introduced in expansion passes with friends in multiplayer? They actually updated this just 10 days ago. They said the online multiplayer features currently only supports the core Dreamlight Valley experience. This means players will only be able to travel to Dreamlight Valley with their friends and not Eternity Isle or Storybook Vale. So unfortunately, if you were hoping this next update, Storybook Vale, was going to change it where we could at least go to Eternity Isle now, or possibly Storybook Vale, or both, it looks like that's not going to happen because this was literally just updated. So definitely sad on that. And then another question was about the arcade edition. So how is buying a Dreamlight Valley Arcade Edition different from buying Disney Dreamlight Valley on the Mac App Store or other platforms? And essentially what they're saying here is this version is exclusive to Apple Arcade and it gets you all the latest story updates without seasonal Star Pass or premium shop. So you should get the new update for free, Storybook Vale, as long as you have access to Apple Arcade. And then they also mentioned that it's going to come with an updated UI that better supports touchscreen play. So if you're interested in the arcade edition or that's what you've been playing on, you can look forward to that. And lastly, how do I purchase the Disney Dreamlight Valley Storybook Vale expansion? You will have to wait until release on November 20th across all digital storefronts on PC, Switch, PlayStation, so on and so forth. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any pre-orders at all, and then you'll be able to get these various editions which we talked about. And I've also seen Dreamlight Valley actually tweet out and like reply to people that asked about when they can get their hands on this. And each time they say it'll be available on November 20th. So again, I don't think we're going to have any pre-orders. We only have a couple days away before this update is even here. And then lastly, what time on November 20th does the DLC drop? So this one is kind of interesting. I've seen some advertisements on like Instagram, but just on their like Instagram stories that actually showed off that it's supposed to be at like 5 p.m. GMT time. So like UK time. Now that is very interesting because it's completely different than what it's been in the past. We usually always get these new expansions and stuff during reset time. So 5 p.m. GMT time for me, which is Central Standard Time here in the US, would actually be 11 a.m. for me. Now, reset time for me is usually at 8 a.m. So this is a little bit later. Now, I've tried to look and try and actually find it because I did see it for myself. And it did say that, but I'm going to hold out and just wait and see what Dreamlight Valley says if they post something over the next couple of days. So I'm not going to go by that. Could have been a mistake. Who knows really? So it could still be at reset time, our normal reset time, or it looks like maybe it'll be a little bit later. So until we hear otherwise from it, Gameloft, I'm gonna hold out and just assume it's gonna be around reset time. Either way, I'll keep you guys updated, and I will be streaming the update as soon as it drops here on YouTube. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I hope this video helped you out a lot. And again, thank you so much for 50K. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.